Hey guys, Alice here from Hit Foodie Mom. Today I'm going to show you how to make Korean Jajangmyeon, noodles with a black bean sauce. This is typically a recipe that you see in a lot of Chinese restaurants, but this is a Korean adaptation. We've already started by prepping our potatoes and zucchini, and now I'm going to chop up an onion, and then we also have some boneless pork. This is a recipe that we would eat often growing up in Dallas, Texas, at a Chinese restaurant, and this is where I fell in love with jajangmyeon as a child. I'm just gonna dice up this onion, and now we're gonna cube up our pork. So for this recipe, you can use boneless pork chops, which is what I have here, or you can use pork shoulder, pork butt, any cut of pork that you like. And now I'm just gonna cube it up. And don't worry about the fat that is on your meat, because that's gonna bring a lot of great flavor to your dish. Once our pork is all cubed up and ready to go, we will be ready to move over to our wok and get going on this jajangmyeon. All right guys, now we are back. We're at the stove. Today I'm using a cast iron wok. You can also use a large skillet, use whatever you have at home, but we're gonna go ahead and turn on the heat, and we're gonna add in a tablespoon of sesame oil, and now we're gonna cook up our pork. I am just gonna add a touch more sesame oil over the pork, just a little bit, and we're gonna cook up the pork until there's no more pink left. So after your pork is nicely browned and cooked through, we're gonna add in our onions and the potatoes and the zucchini. So now we're gonna add in our remaining tablespoon of sesame oil, and we're gonna saute this up for a few minutes. So now we're getting ready to add in our Korean black bean paste. This is what it looks like. You can typically find this at any Asian or Korean grocery store. And we have about 6 tablespoons going into our wok. We're also gonna add in our minced garlic and a tablespoon of sugar. So now we're gonna add in a half cup of water. And if you need to add more water, you certainly can. You basically wanna bring this to a boil. So with my reserved remaining half cup of water, I'm gonna add in some cornstarch. We're gonna mix this together, and this is gonna be used to thicken our dish. So once you have this combined, you just slowly pour it into, mix everything up again, and then we want this to sit and simmer and cook for about 10 to 15 minutes. So while our sauce is simmering, we are bringing a pot of water to a boil, and we're gonna cook our noodles. These are jajangmyeon noodles. Again, you can find these at any Asian market or Korean grocery store. These are fresh noodles that you throw in. They don't need to cook for very long. The sauce is ready. I'm gonna turn off the heat and put the lid back on so that the sauce can continue to thicken. So the noodles are ready and our sauce is finished. And now we are ready to plate. Here are the jajangmyeon noodles that we cooked earlier. So I'm gonna grab some and put it into my dish. You guys, I wish you could smell this. Everything smells so good. We have our noodles, and now we're gonna ladle some of the sauce over the top. This looks incredible. To finish, I like to garnish with some shredded cucumber right on top, just like that. And we also sprinkle on some sesame seeds. And here it is. This is Korean jajangmyeon, noodles with black bean sauce. You guys, I hope you try this recipe. It is amazing. For this recipe and more, visit hitfoodiemom.com.